Currently in Dragon Ball Super, we see that Vegeta has begun training on Yardrat to learn a technique that would allow him to defeat Moro. Now, I've said in the past, the idea of Vegeta besting Moro, allowing him to have redemption for what was stolen from Vegeta in the Revival of Frieza movie, would be something that is definitely welcome. I think all of us are expecting to have some special technique that perhaps is a way to counter the life-draining energy that Moro has. However, seeing Vegeta humble himself to train on Yardrat and learn from people who are much physically weaker than Vegeta has really got me to thinking about his Super Saiyan Blue evolution form. So what if Vegeta undergoing all this spirit training is actually the first step towards Vegeta once again breaking his limits in a future arc? Could this be a way for Vegeta to move beyond Super Saiyan Blue evolution? Now, I definitely think that this could be a case later on in the series. I don't think this is going to happen in the Moro arc. However, I definitely think that this can happen later on. So let's be real for a second. Evolution is really cool to look at in the anime. Even though there's some CGI on it, it's really cool to see in my opinion, and it looks okay in the manga, but this form is still drastically inferior to Ultra Instinct Omen. Something that if we're serious, Vegeta likely isn't going to stand for this due to the rival effect, especially considering how we're on the inevitable countdown to Goku mastering Ultra Instinct and tapping into it at will. There's only so much training that Vegeta's base can do in order to beef it up, so that when he goes into Super Saiyan Blue evolution form, the multiplier increases to the point where he can rival Goku up to a certain point. If action isn't taken, however, he's going to be drastically left behind, like he was before Battle of Gods, where his Super Saiyan 2 form briefly surpassed Goku's Super Saiyan 3. Again, there's only so much training Vegeta can do to his base. Now, I think that this is where spirit control comes into play. So, spirit control, to an extent, has always existed in Dragon Ball. Control of one's spirit is an essential part to martial arts. Everybody accepts that. However, I think that being the prodigy that he is, Vegeta would be able to take some of what he learned on Yardrat and apply it to his own training for his transformations. Use this information as a way to explore a different method of training when it comes to his evolution transformation. Hell, given that Whis is basically a walking encyclopedia for all things Dragon Ball, it wouldn't come to a shock to me if he knew the very thing that the Yardrats are teaching Vegeta. I think this would be the perfect way to balance out the dynamic that we see in Goku and Vegeta when you really think about it. Goku is on the path to tapping into and controlling power that the gods themselves can't harness. Only the angels are confirmed to know Ultra Instinct. Vegeta has tried it, but like all the other gods who aren't named Beerus, he hasn't even been able to even crack the surface of Ultra Instinct. So what better way for Vegeta to catch Goku than to have him continue to take the opposite route that Goku's on? Goku in the Tournament of Power hit Ultra Instinct Omen and Ultra Instinct the Mastered version, essentially tapping into the power of the gods. Whereas Vegeta took his Super Saiyan Blue and he pushed it even further to Super Saiyan Blue evolution. While he did use God Ki isn't something that's exclusive to gods only, despite the name that it has. It just requires a difficult level of training, and you have to be trained by somebody like Whis. However, it still can be attained by mortals. Whereas Ultra Instinct is something that even a Shin have trained their asses off to achieve, and they still can't crack it, with Beerus in the manga only having a small access to this power. And this is where the beauty in this comes in. So you would have one Saiyan who's wielding the power that even the gods can't master, and the other will be pushing his mortal limits to the point where using mortal methods pushed his transformations to using God Ki to the point where he can rival this sacred power of the gods. And it would complete Vegeta's journey that he started when he said that he didn't need Ultra Instinct and he'd find his own way. Essentially, this will place Goku and Vegeta on two sides of the same coin, one representing the power of the gods and the other representing the peak power of mortals. However, that's just my thoughts on this matter. Let me know how you guys feel in the comment section on my thoughts on having Vegeta take a new route to upgrade his Super Saiyan Blue evolution. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. But as always, guys, if you like anything I had to say, don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, and share. Thank you so much for watching all the way to the end. Have an awesome day, guys.